These are your 5-2 notes on page 7 in your packet. So we graph on the coordinate plane. And the 0, 0 point right here, we call that the origin. The numbers that we're graphing, like when we have our x and our y, we call those ordered pairs. And some examples of an ordered pair: 4, 8, 0, -2, -1, -1. For an ordered pair of 4, 7, the x-coordinate is a 4, the y-coordinate is a 7. The line that goes up and down, the vertical line, V-E-R-T, vertical line, that is our y-axis. And the horizontal line, that is our x-axis. So that was just a coordinate plane refresher. Today we're going to talk about relations. All a relation is a group or set of ordered pairs. That's a D. We put relations inside our little squigglies. Relations have what we call a domain, and they have a range. The domain contains all the values on the x-axis. We also refer to it as our independent variable. Range contains all the values on the y-axis, and we call that our dependent variable. So if I have this relation right here, -2, 1, 2, 1, -3, 5, 0, 3, and 4, -5, the domain are all my x's. 2, -3, 0, and 4. The range are all my y's. 1, 5, 3, and -5. Flip over to the next page for me. We have 4 ways that we represent a relation. The first is through a list of ordered pairs. I'm going to give a list to us right now. 3, 1, -4, 1, and 0, 0. That's the list I just made up. And those are my squiggles. They're very messy because I can't write on this very well. So the first way is we can have a relation as we just see them listed inside squigglies. The second way is on a table. If I have a table, I'm going to have an x and a y. I need to put these numbers in order according to the x. So over here, I've got a 3, a -4, and a 0. Well, -4 is the smallest, so -4, his partner's 1. Next would be 0, his partner's 0. Last would be 3, partner 1. So that's a table. A map, we put these in order, and we don't repeat numbers. And I will explain, I'll show you that in 1 second. Don't repeat. So a map, I've got these 2 ovals. So first I'm going to look at my x's. I put them in order on my table, so I'm just going to rewrite them. -4, 0, 3. Now I need to put my y's in order. All I have is a 1, 0, 1 on that table up there. 0's first, 1 is second. I don't repeat, so I'm not going to write that second 1. Now I just draw lines. -4 matches with 1. 0 matches with 0. 3 matches with 1. The final way that we can represent a relation is on a graph. And that would just be on the coordinate plane when we put dots. 0, 0 is right there. 3, 1 would be about right there. -4, 1 would be right there. So we are going to do a practice together before I cut you loose. The directions say to use these coordinates right here to represent them in the different ways. So first we're going to write them as an ordered pair, and that's just going to be rewriting them. All right, so I rewrote my ordered pair, so I've represented it that way. The next way to represent it is on a table. So let's draw our table. We have an X and we have a Y. I need to put the X's in order. So I've got a 2, -3, 0, 4, and -1. The smallest of those numbers is a -3. His partner is a 5. The next smallest, I'm going to put a check right there, got him. The next would be a -1. His partner's a 3. The next would be the 0. Partner is a 3. Next would be a 2. Partner's 1. 4. -5. Okay. Now we're going to graph all these points. So take a minute and graph yours and then make sure they match mine. When you are done with that, we need to make a map. So to make our map, I don't know why that just got so big. All right, this is killing me, but we're going to go with this. Okay, so for the map, we have to list our X's in order. We already did that right here in our table, so I'm just going to list those. -3, -1, 0, 2, and 4. We need to list the Y's in order. They are not in order right now, but we can fix that. So I'm going to start with a -5. That's our smallest. The next one would be a 1. The next number in order would be both of these 3's, but I don't write repeating numbers, so I just write the 3 once. Lastly, I have my 5 at the bottom. Now I need to draw arrows to connect people to the right places. So -3, 5. So that one goes all the way down there. -1, 3. He goes to the 3. 0, 3. 2, 1. And 4, -5. So that's how we do those. I always want you to remember that when we have X's and Y's, we always think domain and we think X. Range, we think Y. We also think independent variable for X and dependent variable for Y. Flip over onto page 9 and I'll show you quickly how to do that. All right, in this top section, you need to take the coordinates, make a table, you need to put them on the graph, and you need to make a map. That's what you're going to do for each of these. When you are done with all of those, the bottom 4, 5, and 6, these are coordinates as in number 4, so you're going to just write the relation. 3, -5. And then you do the next one, do the next one. After you do that, you're going to do the same thing for number 5. It starts with 9 matches 7, 9 to 7. And then you'll write the next one, okay? Same thing for here, for the graph in number 6. This point right there is on 1, 2, 3, -3, 1. That's our first point, and then you'll just list all the other points. Complete that and turn it in. Thank you.